Hey fam, I have a message coming through that I want to share. I would love for you to say hello in the comments, connect with me energetically. And I have been in this kind of void space recently. Like, who am I speaking to? Who the F am I speaking to? Who is seeking the unique wisdom that I have to offer the world? You may be asking yourself the same question. Tell me in the comments if this is true. And as I was asking this question, what came through was this beautiful, profound, perhaps even triggering message around the witch. So this is interesting. I feel that the original role of the nurse, absolutely by definition, by original definition, would be considered a witch. Let me tell you why. And this came through as I was diving deep into like, who am I speaking to? Because I'm speaking to me, right? When I am on social media, I am calling in a version of me, someone who sees in me themselves, someone who sees themselves in me. And so if you look at the original role of the nurse, what were their core principles? Fresh air, sunlight, physical touch, the use of herbs in order to support the body to heal. Speaking spells, what do I mean by that? The original nurse, that role was built on time. Being able to spend time and gift touch to the patient. And then in true matrix form, they went and inverted that role to become about pharmacy. Very little time to spend with your patient, turning us into robots where we can't make a connection to speak a spell or affirmation, speak belief and life into our patients. If you look at the original definition of witch, it's simply a woman who is connected to the earth, the cycles, connected to the elements, air, water, earth, all of these core principles of healing. And I remember, I don't know when it was, let's say, I guess it was around the time that I decided to become a nurse, which would have been about 15 years ago. I remember feeling so disillusioned. I was so disillusioned by the disempowerment around me. I didn't know how to help my children heal by natural means. I knew a little bit. I knew a little bit about energy, a little bit about herbs, a little bit about diet. But I felt stuck in a system that expected me to consult outside of myself, my own intuition, my own sacred wisdom, to give my power away to a force that had a license, right? If you know anything about the medical system and who backs doctors, you know that it really was infiltrated by pharmacy, which then, of course, by default infiltrated the entire hospital system, nurses, everything. And so I became a nurse. I became a nurse. I had my first child. I was pregnant with my second. Through nursing school, I had my third. I wanted to change the system from the inside out. That was my goal. And I realized that what I actually went into nursing for was to understand the inside workings in order to exit and show others how to exit too if they so choose, or to even supplement in order to amplify their offering as a nurse, as a medicine woman. And so you may have noticed my branding has shifted. I don't know, maybe you didn't. I could be delusional thinking that people are actually noticing. But it means something to me, and it must mean something to me and be important to me before it's important to someone else. And so I've made this shift because I'm becoming much more clear about who I'm speaking to. And I am speaking to that version of me that was disillusioned and disempowered and didn't understand how to be the witch, true witch, outside of the inverted definition that wanted me to believe that divination tools and herbs and speaking spells over my children to support their healing was bad or evil or dark. I'm not talking about the rituals that they do in Hollywood or in the government. I'm talking about the truth of connection to the earth, reclamation of our power around being the healer of our family, not having to always consult in Western medicine. It does get to be a both and, but first, it's energy first. That is where the power lies, and that you have full access to and full power in. There's nothing outside of you that you need to access that is energetic. It's all you, babe. And a couple of days ago, when I was sitting with my children who were sick, and I had this recognition and this celebration of the Monica that has become, the Monica that is in the becoming. I had all the tools. That version of me 15 or 20 years ago, even though, yes, I was a massage therapist and I was doing energy healing, that was still a disempowered version of me that was confused and absolutely would have taken my kids to the doctor to seek external support. There is a place for that. I know that. I was shown that when my first child almost died at birth. It was Western medicine, Western technology that saved her life. I'm grateful for that. Absolutely. I'm not poo-pooing that. But I'm here to show, no, different verbiage. I'm here to remind the medicine woman of her power, of her connection. I'm here to remind the medicine woman that it's time to reclaim our sovereignty, our witchcraft, our connection to earth, our connection to the elements, our recognition of our cyclical nature, our intuition, our ability and desire to show up bravely, to be seen. I'm here to remind you that you are meant to be seen and heard. And I'm in full trust that my AirPods are working. Otherwise, my sound is shit on my phone. So, you're here to be seen and be heard and felt. And so, I have an invitation for you. On February 27th, inside of a group called water witches, I am hosting a sacred ceremony connected to the full moon. It will include EFT tapping, very different than any EFT tapping you've experienced. It's my own unique channeled version to support you to connect in sacred sisterhood with other women, to support us to recognize our cyclical nature, to tap into your network of nerves within your body as a way of remembering the path to sovereignty and empowerment in all the ways, physical, spiritual, emotional, financial, to help us support our ability to move through this matrix with grace in a very prosperous, expansive way. And so if you would like to join the group, you're welcome to comment here or reach to me in Messenger, and I'm super happy to invite you. I would love for you to join us in Sacred Sisterhood. It is going to be magical. There will be a replay if you cannot catch the live. And I'm inviting you to go deep and really seek to connect with the who. Who are you here to deliver your uniqueness to? We all have an audience. We are manifesting, but someone is manifesting us as well. Who do you desire to connect to? Who did you come to remind? We're not here to save anyone, right? We're not here to drag anyone along. We're here to remind people of their power. We're here to plant the seed, to mentor people and allow them to remember, re-access their wings so that they can fly on their own. We don't have to carry them. We just plant the seed and water it with them. That's my message. That is my message. It's time to remember. It's time to remember that we are all medicine women. We are all witches. And the sooner that we remember, that we reclaim these roles, the more quickly our timeline shifts, the more quickly we support the earth to heal, to no longer be raped and pillaged, but to actually co-create with her in a mutually beneficial fashion. That's why we came. That's what we signed up for. And you cannot contribute to that in the fullest way if you're not willing to show up and be seen. You are enough. You do enough. But if you are seeking that next level, I'm inviting you into being seen, showing up. Messy, look at me. Nadia's in a hockey practice. I'm like in my coat and my robe. It's like 4 degrees outside. And I'm showing up messy, right? We get to show up messy. Okay, I love y'all so much. Say hello. Please say hello in the comments. You help me in the algorithm. I need help. Okay. Okay, Facebook. All right, I love y'all so much. Hi, Corinne. I see you, darling. Stacy, Anetta, Charlotte, Michelle, Jemet. I love y'all so much. Vicky, I love you. Bye bye, darlings.